Yo, yo, yo. Hey, what up, YouTube, man? This your boy Terry the Black, man. I'm just going to touch base with everybody, man. Um, it's been a little crazy week, man, going on behind the scenes. So I want to just do this quick, quick reaction stuff to like the football games last weekend, and plus the opening week for basketball and everything. Just want to touch base with everybody, man, because like I know we didn't upload this week at all, and it's just been a little chaotic. But man, first and foremost, man, let me go ahead and say this. Today is my youngest daughter's birthday. Madeline should be 3 today, and man, she act like she's 23. So if whoever if y'all do this review or whatever reaction, and just wish my youngest a happy birthday, on the comments and stuff. So before I go any further, too, like, share, and subscribe. We usually have me and Zeus usually have a show throughout the week. It's been a lot going on. It's nothing negative or everything. It's just busy daddy stuff. You know how I go. So just just have a little patience this week, man. This has been a little wild one. So um to my thoughts on the Mavs versus San Antonio. I watched literally to the middle of fourth quarter, and man, hey, our offense is gonna be cold. Dallas offense is gonna be cold. And I mean, and plus, I think the Southwest division might be the toughest division in basketball right now, because you have Memphis with Ja coming back. You got New Orleans. New Orleans is New Orleans. They legit. Houston was a was could have been they were a play-in team. They was like right there on the cusp, and they got better. I forgot who they picked up. Don't quote me on who they picked up, but I know they're a dangerous team. And then San Antonio, like that, they might be a 45 win team right now. San Antonio, with the adding Chris Paul, and yeah, they add Harrison Barnes. I forgot about them adding Harrison Barnes. So now they can stretch the floor. Now they could they got young players, and of course you got Wimby. So that's always gonna be hard in the paint or whatever. So it's gonna be an interesting year. And Dallas offense right now is such a good place, because Luka just controls the floor. Then if Luka out controlling the floor, you got Kyrie right there to pick up the slack if he something go wrong. They add in Clay has six threes. Like, I mean, wide open threes. Clearly wide open threes. You know, it's gonna be wild, man. I don't. I think whoever wins that division might win the conference overall. I mean, maybe I know it's first game. I understand. Like, I just look at the depth in the division itself, right? Because like I don't know, people talk about like, hey, the big man's gone and everything. And this is a one division where every team, might argue Houston doesn't, but like every other, like 4 out of 5 teams got a traditional big man and got decent small power forward, a decent one. Because like PJ, I mean he's an athletic power forward and everything. He probably would be a 3 back in the day. Hey, what, Mel Dub? And he might be a 3 back in the day, but I mean this in today's, I've seen him guard actual, like, and was successful guarding like Zubac in LA, the Clippers and stuff. And he's versatile. So and then they could run at any given moment, which is a plus, especially when you want to play. You get in playoff basketball when they, your defense starts your offense up, which it usually starts your offense up no matter what. They play good team defense. They stretch the floor out pretty well because you got three veterans out there. I mean, I consider Luka a veteran now. He's deep in his prime. It's gonna be a hard matchup against it. And now we got a consistent 3-point shooter. I mean, I love DJJ. I love him. Like defense. Yeah, I'm talking about Dallas, man. Defensively, we might be hurting slightly with missing DJJ, and then he helps, cut to the basket a little bit more. But like Clay, consistent three is going to be a game changer because now you can the offense is going to be pretty much balanced. You can't just let you're not going to be like, well, I just let DJJ shoot three because like he was. I agree, Mel. That's what I'm saying, and DJJ is gonna be a great player for the Clippers because like him and Terrence Mann, they could pick up slack for Kawhi in my opinion, and that's gonna be a tough matchup too. They might I see them winning. I see them winning the Pacific. It's either gonna be them or Phoenix, but I think they're a more complete team just because like they could guard. And if I don't know what's Paul George's status, but like they could DJJ and Terrence Mann could take up the slack for Harden, not playing defense like that. So that's gonna be a tough team. That might be a 50-win team, except they were a 50-win team last year, and I believe they got better. So back to the Mavs, like we could legit win 55 plus if everybody stay healthy. But then, I mean, in the West, and plus in the West, man, like you might have about 2 or 3 55-win teams there. So it's gonna be a very interesting year. It's gonna the Southwest is just tough. Like whoever wins that might win the West, in my opinion. And I didn't even get to like Minnesota and in Oklahoma City. See, and then that's gonna make it very hard for like teams like the Lakers. Like they Asian, and then they kind of light in the front court. What's up, man? Nah, you tripping now? You tripping? Hey, you drinking this early morning, man? I mean, you gotta teach them kids, man. What are you doing, man? What you doing? But yeah, that's how I see it in the West. I don't think I think you might have 3 teams after the Southwest Conference that's in the playoffs, like legit in the playoffs, and maybe one doing the play in. I'm what gives me pause on San Antonio is the fact that Chris Paul's he been injured the last 4 or 5 seasons, and I think they're gonna just be a good They're gonna be a good 35 to 40 win team around that range. That might get you to the play in. I want if Chris Paul's healthy and that team, I won't want to play them in the play in. Like teams like the Lakers who been to play in the last couple times. That's gonna be a bad matchup for them. That's gonna be a bad matchup for I don't know what Golden State gonna be, for example. Like since they lost Clay, I know they got Wiggins. I know I forgot that other rookie they had. That might be Steph gonna he gonna have to do a lot to get them right, which he will. He's Steph. I mean, he's one of them dudes. But like I see them part of a play-in team. They were playing they were playing team last year. So the Pacific Sacramento, that was the only Sacramento might win that division. You're right. Sacramento might win that division just because of the depth they got, and it'd be out them in San Antonio, not San Antonio, them Phoenix and LA and the Clippers. They could win that. I don't trust, like I can't trust LeBron and them to be anything more. If they do win, it'll be it would be because everybody else was getting hurt. Let's say Sacramento get injury bug. Let's say the Clippers get an injury bug. Because here's my thing. AD is a ticket time bum every time he on the floor for if he's on the floor for 20, 30 consecutive games, that's a ticking time bomb. Something's gonna happen. That's been the story of AD for since he was in New Orleans. You know. So what do you do after if AD get hurt? Or you gonna be able to contend with the Clippers or with Sacramento or even go to state for that matter, you know? And, I agree with you, Mel, on that. I agree with you on Chris Paul. That's the only reason I'm not saying they're gonna be a playoff team or anything like that, just because of his age and his health history. You know, I can't. And then like we talking about like the Northwest. Oh yeah, yeah. The parties that parties and then if he get hurt with the parties, that's gonna give credence to other stuff. So yeah, I agree with that. So so with that being said, like Dallas is just a complete offense now. Now I wonder. I hope Clay. And see, this so cold about them. Even if Clay, let's say Clay was just he was that otherworldly today. Let's say he just make half of those threes. That's still gonna spread the floor. That's still gonna open up Kyrie. That's gonna open up my big man. Galford and Lively. That's gonna open up PJ. PJ gonna be able to go, go in the hole, do a little post up, you know, baby hook stuff, which is good. I love his baby hook because like no, and then he play clean. He can play clean up on the glass. I don't really need in this office. I don't really need PJ throwing up, you know, threes a lot unless it's corner threes, and then they just wide ass open. I want him in the paint with Lively and Galford. I want them like really working the big man, getting them in foul trouble and stuff. That's why I would want me personally. And that I like a balanced offense. So our veterans could do what we got. We got two players that could probably hit on three different levels. Three mid range and into the hole. On our guards, and then we got a wing that could shoot the three consistently. To me, that's a balanced ass offense, man. And then our two guards could make crazy passes and got good handles. In play, they buy into playing defense to a point. I mean, I'm not gonna say but say Luka's defensive player of the year. I'm not gonna say that, man. But like when he's making an effort, like the team is like it's almost what you saw last year. So I think it's gonna be an interesting year in the West in general. I don't really talk about the East so much. Because I mean that's not my forte. I respect the East. I respect Boston and stuff like that. My old lady's a Boston fan, which is funny. Like that's she like the biggest Boston fan I know. You know, and she she let me have it last year. I ain't gonna lie. I had to take the L on that one, but like you know, that's just the way I see it in the West. The East, I think it's Boston, Philly, Knicks. Philly, I don't know, man. That injury thing too, man. But like the Knicks, I'm interested in what Atlanta gonna do too. Thinking about it off the top of my head, Orlando, they made big strides last year. I was surprised they even made the playoffs like that. But that I don't I agree I agree, Mel. I agree with that because the only team I can see Boston having issues with right now is New York, and that's gonna be a crazy. Those are gonna be some crazy games. So now I mean, because shit, you got Villanova in New York now, and Boston. One thing that giving me pause on Boston. Who is their big man? I think Al Horford retired. Let me see. Let me look at Boston roster. Dang, let me drink some water while I do this. So Porzingis, he injury prone like crazy. I would know. You know what I mean? And allegedly he loved the he loved the strip club like the rest of us. So go to roster. Uh, yeah, they only got all right. Yeah, them losing was it Al Horford? Him losing them that's gonna hurt, but like he really he gave that edge on the defensive side in the paint. But like I don't know, man. It might be hurt. They might hurt in the middle a little bit with Porzingis. Like Porzingis good, but like the injury situation, and then on top of that, he kind of gets soft in the middle, man. I don't be 100. He kind of gets soft in the middle. He could play off ball, but like I don't know, like people attacking him. That was one of my biggest. It was two complaints I had against Porzingis when he was here. Number one, he doesn't play in the post religiously. Like you that tall, you need to be in the post. Like what he tried to play like Dirk in a little bit in Dirk early days. Like he want to go outside in, and it took and Don Nelson will that would be part of his scheme because like at one point Dirk was playing like three guard. He was playing. He was getting guarded by like Bruce Bowen, and which Bruce Bowen has always been Achilles heel for him. But like, oh hey Sass, I ain't see you up here, man. I just noticed that. Appreciate that. That's what my baby girl, man. She be three today. But like back to the Dirk thing, like it took to Avery Johnson to like, hey, he kind of made him go in the post, start doing more post and mid range, and then your occasional like spot up three, like if you do like a pick and pop or something like that, or not pick and pop. Like he went screen to the basket. Sometimes he'll on the screens he'll just stay in the top of the key or whatever. I forgot what that thing. I think it's pick and pop right there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It's early in the morning. It's like hell. It's 5:30 right now. But like he'll do stuff like that still. He did that till he retired. But like I but Avery pretty much said, hey, shit, you got a killer ass fade away. You got probably the best fade away in NBA history. Next, he Robert Jordan that aspect. Hey, get in the paint, do the fadeaway. Nobody can stop that shit. Which that's what happened. So Porzingis, he doesn't stay in the paint for me on offense a lot. He always try to throw a three up, and if they don't have like a person like Al Horford, which Al Horford will throw a three on you too, but like he still know, hey, I need to get in the paint every now and then just to open up the three. So they probably gonna be hurting a little bit in the middle over that, you know. But in that conference, it's not gonna matter as much because like okay, really the Knicks is the only team that's really challenging them that could challenge them offensively and make a series out of it. The Knicks' only issue is might be the pressure the Knicks fans gonna give them. They're gonna be the that's gonna be the that's gonna be the one of the reasons they stumble. The expectation up there is so high, man, right now, and it's hilarious. They like I understand how some people think like the Cowboys, how we see how they think we see the team, but like the Knicks actually feel that way. They think they can win every year. It's fun. It's hilarious, you know. But like, hey, I'm blaming be good fans. So enough of the NBA talk, man. Like I haven't been on my channel to discuss my Texas Longhorns sucked up the L. So I think I'll do that real quick. I'm probably I got about like 20 more minutes. I gotta make a move anyway. Gotta go to work or whatever. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna talk about the game. So like I'm gonna talk about the game, the things I see or what was the issue with or whatever. With the game plan, with how we attack that defense, and on top of that, what I see is going to happen tomorrow afternoon in Nashville. So this game, in a way, this is one of them games that build character. You know what I mean? We're gonna really see what Texas is gonna be for the rest of the year. But as in the game itself, right? I think yours did the offensive line a disservice in a couple instances. Like matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. But it was numerous times that he didn't really step into the I thought I bookmark it. He didn't he just he had a clean pocket. He just had to step into the pocket a little bit, and that made his offensive line look way worse than it should have been. You know. Here you go. This is a good example. I put it on the screen, and it doesn't have any. So here I go back on it. See he doesn't see right there. He needs to step up, and this will point out he needs to step up. So it actually gave the wide the even end a chance to get to him, and it was a couple plays like that. It was a couple plays like he didn't see the that fumble he did earlier that game. He didn't see the corner blitz. So that's things that you have to kind of that's on you. Is like you got to see when that happened. You got to see the field better. You got to understand like, hey, make what the Achilles heel of the 3-5 stack, because that's what this defense um is a mobile quarterback. So Ewers kind of did us a disservice with plays like that because and then on top of that, Sark, I feel like if you can't with a team like Georgia, you got to punch her in the mouth. You can't be cute, and you have to be able to. You got to put head on head. You got to some. And honestly, that's true for their defensive line. I'm not even pulling. I'm going straight zone, the closest to a pull would be like a split zone where what's up, Russell Red? Yeah, appreciate it. Like and subscribe, everybody. By the way, like and subscribe, man. If y'all not yet, like put the word out there and share the video too, man. But like back to that, like you have to put hat on head. You have to punch them in the mouth. You have to get them out. You have to get them to do more one on one. Bring one of the safeties up down the box. It's classic football. That's how. That's literally how what's called it ran up the score on them. That's how Kentucky stayed in the game, and that's on Sark. I mean, you can't do a lot of pretty as you know counters and all that stuff. Man, come on, man. Hey, Russell, you missed that part. I already talked. Hey, the Mavs, we legit. We got offense. We just gotta stay healthy. That's all. That's the only thing. But that's a whole nother subject. It's how I'm talking about testing now. But so I put a little most of this on Sark. This loss on Sark. Just because like you Sark and you was hurt the offensive struggle. I mean, made the offense look pedestrian this game. However, I think it's very fixable. We play a similar type of defense. You know what I mean? Like I believe Arkansas run the same type of defense, so it shouldn't be a shock. Like earlier, I couldn't even put it on Ewers earlier because like the offensive line, like the communication, who man it is that who man is who. 3-5 stack is a weird one. Like and then plus how they were playing, the flats. They'll play the flats and like any if you know our offense, we do a run pass option. We pretty much a pro style run pass option offense where really you don't really need the quarterback to run so much. It's based off okay what you see the defense do if the opposite cornerback if the cornerbacks are playing off you do the you a Spurs fan? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, you play off. You go to the flats. You go to the smoke screens. You go to like the hitches or whatever like that, right? Or some cases zig is like slant out, like it's a zig. But what George was doing, they nickel play those and they were doing a lot of masking, which what you better be doing in that against that offense. So sometimes you just gotta hit them in the mouth. You just gotta go run right through them. You can't play around with that because that's how you got that one interception. He was. I mean, if Ewers would have probably like held that for a pump fake it, if we were pump fake that pass, he had the tight end down the seam, but then again, tight end, um, he kind of he didn't widen out the route, so it was one of those situations where if if one person don't do one thing right, the whole play is messed up, and it was a couple of those moments because like I believe Texas defense is legit. That's a legit top 5 defense. I do firmly believe that. I mean, and it showed in the game. Like, but the thing is, you can't give a team like Georgia the close field, and that's what we did. We gave them a close field. Offensive line, you know, was struggling early. Then you will struggle throughout, and that's what we got. What we got. Hats off to Georgia, man. They had a good game plan. So, with that being said, talk about Vandy. Now, I bet they did. Hey, I bet they did. I see if Texas is focused, which I believe they are, I believe they took that L. They took that L kind of like, hey, we need to get our stuff together type. That's why I'm here now. I'm seeing it. But like, so they cannot play with Vandy. Vandy is the type of team where we better stop the run, the inside and outside. We better stop all that. Oh, I agree, Russell. I believe we could. I believe we could stop the run, and I believe like our secondary would stop the pop passes. Like it. What I'm worried about with Vandy is weird, the weird. Like we got beat a couple times by the weird play. Like then and I blame that on them being on the field way too long. But we have to really fuck it. We have to really like we have to stop the run against them. They gonna run that trip. They're gonna run that they have damn near veer, like inverted veer. They're gonna run that like crazy. But the beauty is we play another team that does that a lot is like Mississippi State. Believe it or not, Georgia, yeah, Colorado State, which don't get me wrong, Colorado State isn't any good or anything, but they play a similar type of style. So that Texas should not have any issues with like communication, understanding assignments and stuff like that. It's not. This is not no weird offense they going against. This is really it's real simple, and you just have to stop. You got to stop the inside run. You got to make them bounce out, bounce out. What I'm afraid of is if they start doing like one thing Georgia did that was effective, but then again that was on the field a lot is like the delayed like reads, like the lay the mesh runs. They did that with ETN a lot, and what that does it clogs up where to penetrate. The line would like stay there, and if you can't penetrate, he could bounce it off and make a 5 or 10 yard run. They did that a lot with ETN because I mean, like I said, you out there. If you out there and you get in a precarious position, you're gonna end up having to give up something. I mean, it's just the math at that point. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about weird chunk plays where they do some type of gimmick and stuff, and we've been out there a long time because we're not stopping the run or whatever. I'm worried about that. Hey, what up, Phoenix? Oh, you top of the morning, girl. Top of the morning. So if I put money, if I ain't gonna put money on. If I say my prediction, I think Texas is gonna beat the hell out of them. I think it's gonna be probably a 2 touchdown game, just because of we got film. They motivated because they lost at home against Georgia, and everybody talking shit against them, and this will be a quality win because Vandy already beat Bama, so I think it's gonna probably be a 2 touchdown game, man. I don't see them. I don't see Vandy running down throats the way they ran down Alabama's throat. And I don't the the one thing that puts me on edge about this game is how our receivers gonna play. Appreciate that, Phoenix. Appreciate that. How 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 receivers play because I believe Wingo is starting. I don't know about Bond. I haven't heard it. Let me see. I haven't heard anything about like Bond's injury status because he hurt his ankle again during the Georgia game. Let me see. Uh, that's 5 days ago. So they listed them as cool. Hold on, that's last week. Come on, I'm doing this on the fly, so forgive me. I believe he is playing though now. Make sure I just. Oh, hold up. Yeah, this is all right. They say, oh my bad, my bad. Yeah, he's out. So that's why they got Wingo starting. That's gonna hurt because Mbakuba's out. God damn. So that makes it interesting. Damn. Hold up, hold up. So right now, and I forgot about Derek Williams Jr. So now that's interesting. However, Anthony Hill, I think Anthony Hill and shit Bender. Bender is probably my favorite player on that defense. That dude is cold. Bender gonna have a game. That's the dude's on. Hey Russell, that's the dude gonna have a game. He's probably him and Anthony Hill is probably gonna be the reason why they can't run. So so yeah, that, that's but Makuba and Isaiah Bond, that's gonna hurt. I think we still have enough on offense to counteract that because when Wingo, Ryan Wingo, man, that cat is fast. I saw him. Look, I was at the Texas OU game, and to understand the speed he has, he's not. It's almost like he's a step slower than Worley, in my opinion. Step slower. I ain't want to say step. It might be smaller than that, but like that dude's fat. They got speed. So that what makes me mad about last week is that if you have the speed advantage, you got to establish a run in a way where you put these cornerbacks on the island, and when you put any, I don't know what cornerback you could put out there that could stay on the island that could handle with the receivers right now on a regular basis. Maybe like Clemson has some good cornerbacks, maybe somebody like that. But like Georgia stood up, but like it just they kept the safeties there, so we have to run the rock. I blame that. That's all on Sark on that one. And enough of that. I don't want to rehash that and stuff because the corners did play. They corners play a good game too. Don't get me wrong. But I figured like if we ran the rock and we put them more on the island, we could have exploited that. But like Vandy, I think Bender and Anthony Hill, that's gonna be the difference. You know, Makuba, that hurts. That hurts because like he was controlling that middle of the field. So they might pass a little bit more. Then I was, I was thinking because of that. So it might be a little closer game now. Be real with you, it might be a little closer game because of the injury report. So let's see how. I still got Texas winning just because they need to win, not because I want to win. I think they have enough to win. So I believe Georgia got Florida, which I'm telling you right now. Hey, y'all mark my words. If Georgia loses to Florida, I'm roasting the hell out of Will. I'm just want to be 100. I will take a break at work if we'll get on there talking about cooking and all that stuff. I'll take a break at work and roast his ass if Georgia loses against Florida, which is not out the realm of possibility. It's not out the realm of possibility. Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, I saw things. I saw in Beck what we did against him. If that happened against any other team in the SEC that's willing to get dirty and run the rock on them, they should have lost that game. They would have lost that game. We just kind of played around and got stupid. I'm not saying they did have good game plan too, but like three turnovers. I mean, it's supposed to be 30, 40 points, but they better. Hey, Big better tighten up, man. If he does, if Florida probably could do it too, because they gave Tennessee some issues, which you know Tennessee. I think in Tennessee, I think they got them the week after next. So it's got to be interesting. Everybody in the mid, they schedule now, man. So I don't know who Alabama play. Let me look at the standings of the schedule. Let's see. I'll share this. Yeah, after this, I might I get online. I'll probably do a stream for tomorrow on this. So that's gonna be that'll be a good game. Louisville and Boston College will be a decent game. I think Bama and Missouri. Shit, Bama, they in trouble. Oh yeah, which guys on bye week? Georgia on bye week. Okay, yeah. Then they play. They play the. Yeah, I think they on the bye week. That's a good game. Yeah, they're on the bye week. All right. So so I mean, I forget disregard the Georgia thing. I forgot they're on a bye week, man. That's on me. I do this live, man. I should have scouted that one. But so I'm just gonna highlight the good games I can see. Like I was gonna think this is a good game until Nebraska got 56 put on them by Indiana. Oh shit. Alarm going off. Uh let's see. Oregon and Illinois. What's 20? Oh, they gave them 22. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a decent game. Don't be surprised that Illinois put a better game on that one. But yeah, Oregon gonna be too much for them boys. This is interesting because right now these two teams, Missouri and Bama, they both like they not playing to their potential at all. Like Missouri been stinking up the place. Be real with you, they've been stinking up the place the last couple of weeks. And Bama, yeah, I see Bama. This is gonna be it's gonna be an ass kicking. Oh, you know what? Nah, because Bama tripping. They were tripping against South Carolina. They lost last week. I don't know. This might be a shootout. I don't know. I don't see 17 just because how Alabama been playing. Yeah, my co-host, but he been a little stressed, man. I got pray for old Zeus, man. He been a little stressed. You know, he was happy to see me lose, but like when he lost, that happiness went to sad. Oh yeah, he couldn't really say nothing. You know what I mean? He was like, hey, we just suck. I'm like, damn. I'm like, have some faith, man. But yeah, but I'll go. I already talked about this. Oh, now I see Miami should dominate this game because Florida State have nothing. However, I think Novell is playing for his job. He's coaching for his job. So and Miami been playing down to competition. Like they play down, and they defense is a little suspect. They played down to California, for example. They played down to them. They played down to Louisville. That was going to be a good game. They'll play with their food a little bit in Miami. So I think it might be closer to 21. It might be 10 to 14 point game just because it's a rivalry. But Miami should take care of them. Let's see. Penn State and Wisconsin. Penn State got scandal too. Wisconsin, I take Penn State in that one. Wouldn't be surprised if Wisconsin win, but I take Penn State in that one. Right now, it's a 14 race in the Big Ten between Oregon, Penn State, Indiana. Believe it or not, I've been telling my coach, I've been telling Zeus about Indiana. I said, hey, what? Been telling hell Mondo and all them cats, hey, watch out for Indiana. They got something. Indiana, that's a legit chance of winning the Big Ten. They got a legit chance because they get past. I believe they got Penn State left, and they got Ohio State and Michigan. They could legit probably beat. Only one I don't see them beating really is maybe Ohio State, but I would not be surprised. They got a legit team. This is an interesting game. LSU been kind of weird team. They've been playing the Ole Miss game. Matter of fact, let me look at the stats of that. See, I pick this game. I pick Ole Miss on this one. So yeah, Ole Miss they done in contention. You lost two. You already lost two in the conference. So they played. A&M might take that because like you just saw that LSU's quarterback was playing like shit in that game. I saw a little bit of that. A little bit there before I went home. I went to a party last weekend for the Georgia Texas game. So I saw a little bit of the Ole Miss and LSU. Ole Miss had them, you know what I mean? Shit, but like y'all gotta put these teams away. I think A&M got a hell of a defense, and yeah, A&M about to be in the top 10. I think this is a game gonna propel them to the top 10. And I got none with Kansas State and Kansas. Like Kansas just fell off the cliff. Michigan should have that. What they got Colorado as? Let's see. Yeah, Colorado legit probably get if they have help, they can legit get back up the top two and play for the Big 12. I told people about BYU too. So basically, this a middle road week, I should say. But next week is gonna be the interesting week because you got cocktail, and I want to say we play Arkansas next weekend. I want to say that too. No, we play. Nope. Correct me. I'm sorry. They we play Florida then Arkansas. So Georgia got next week. I'll be playing. Let me. They got to be playing Tennessee. Ole Miss. Let me see next week. Nah, they ain't playing Tennessee. So they got to be playing. Who the fuck Georgia play? Damn, did I miss it? Hold up. What week is this? Okay. I know I ain't tripping. Then my contacts bothering me. Shit. Clemson Louisville be a good game. That's next week. That's probably gonna be the game of the week. Penn State and Ohio State. Uh oh, they play Florida. I know I wasn't tripping. Oh, we it's enough bye for us. All right. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think we got enough bye. Hold up. Yeah, at this game we got enough bye. Then we play throughout. That threw me for a loop, man. Forgive me, because like I thought usually we do the yeah that makes sense. So that'd be the last game, and they're not playing that. They're not playing that on Thanksgiving. So so yeah, man. That's about it. That's all I got. I could talk about that the NFL a little bit. I might do that Saturday night. I might do a stream Saturday night and stuff. I believe there's UFC Saturday night. Let me make sure on that. I think yup, but that's 1 p.m. So that's probably one of them fights in Saudi. Max Holloway. Okay. So I might do a little quick watch party, and I could talk about the NFL in reaction to the NCAA, and that's about it, man. I gotta get up and get ready for work. Like and subscribe, everybody. Share this, man. Hey, it's just me. I mean, give a share and everything. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Phoenix Rising, Russell, Mel Dub, Sassy 81. What's up? I mean, that's Sergeant Major there, man. Like Double Speak saying, man. Um, anybody, just show some love, man. And again, happy birthday to my youngest, Madeline, man. She 3 years old today on the 25th. Um, so y'all take care, and I see y'all probably tomorrow or probably later on tonight. Never know. I might feel the spirit to say something tonight. So y'all take care.